Get ready for the action because we start with a major warning from Draymond Green. He just issued a serious warning to the Knicks fans after former guard J.R. Smith got mobbed outside Madison Square Garden following the Knicks' Game 1 playoff win over the Philadelphia 76ers. We dive into the wild scene that unfolded when excited fans surrounded Smith and caused the two-time NBA champion to fall to the ground while phones were recording the moment. Green laid down some tough words about how fans need to calm down and reminded everyone that current Knicks players don't care about past struggles. This is the story you need to hear right now.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the intense matchup as the New York Knicks host the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 2 of their second-round series. We break down how the Knicks dominated Game 1 with a 137-98 victory, led by Jalen Brunson's 35 points, OG Anunoby's 18 points, and contributions from Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges. We examine the statistical dominance the Knicks have shown, with Brunson averaging 27.6 points per game in the playoffs, and how the 76ers looked tired after their first-round exit. We are also checking in on the buzz surrounding Knicks star Karl-Anthony Towns after a surprising new NBA player survey. Despite being a six-time All-Star and a key player in the conference finals run, Towns was surprisingly close to the top in the poll asking who the league's most overrated player is, receiving 7.4% of the votes. We explore why some players feel Towns is overrated, despite his incredible resume, and what this survey reveals about the perception of the great big man. Finally, we look at how the Knicks proved they could win a slugfest to take a 2-0 series lead over the 76ers in Game 2. We analyze the gritty, physical battle where Tyrese Maxey attacked the rim, Paul George was scorching hot, and Karl-Anthony Towns battled foul trouble to finish with 20 points and 10 rebounds. Tune in now to see how the Knicks executed a tough win and set the tone for the rest of the series. Don't miss the rest of the game action. Draymond Green issued a stern warning to New York Knicks fans following a chaotic scene outside Madison Square Garden after a recent playoff victory. The incident occurred after former NBA guard J.R. Smith was surrounded by excited fans as he exited the arena following the Knicks' 137-98 win against the Philadelphia 76ers in Game 1. The crowd's excitement escalated to the point where Smith reportedly fell to the ground, while phones were immediately raised to record the moment. Smith later lightened the mood by joking about the situation on FanDuel's Run It Back, commenting that this society is so bad everybody just got their phone out. Reacting to the event on the Draymond Green show, Green addressed the Knicks supporters directly, urging them to maintain composure amidst the excitement surrounding the team's playoff run. Green stated, "I saw y'all after Game 1. Y'all had JR surrounded and all this stuff. I'm just saying you cannot celebrate these things like this." The Warriors star further commented, suggesting that the Knicks fans might be celebrating prematurely given the team's history of frustration. Green added a pointed remark, asking, "You have a parade after win a second round. How you going to win the conference finals? We had the parade already." He emphasized that current Knicks players are not preoccupied with the franchise's past struggles, asserting, "Those current players don't give a **K about your journey before." Despite the external chaos, the Knicks demonstrated dominance on the court. Jalen Brunson attributed the team's commanding opening victory to strong chemistry and solid regular season work. The incident highlights the volatile atmosphere surrounding playoff successes and the differing perspectives between team players and the fan base. The New York Knicks are set to host the Philadelphia 76ers for Game 2 of their second-round playoff series on Wednesday night. The Knicks entered this matchup with significant momentum, having secured a decisive 137-98 victory in Game 1. The team dominated the contest, leading by 23 points at halftime and maintaining their advantage throughout the game. Jalen Brunson was a standout performer, scoring 35 points and being one of 4 players to score in double figures. OG Anunoby contributed 18 points, while Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges each added 17 points to bolster the Knicks' win. This victory marks 4 consecutive wins for New York, with the team leading the last 3 games by a margin of at least 30 points. Brunson continues to lead the team in playoff scoring, averaging 27.6 points per game. Towns is also making a strong impact, averaging a double-double with 18.4 points and 10.6 rebounds per game. The 76ers, meanwhile, appeared fatigued entering the series after requiring 7 games to upset the Boston Celtics in the first round. Despite 5 starters scoring in double figures, the team struggled to generate offense, with Paul George leading with 17 points and Joel Embiid adding 14 points, alongside Kelly Oubre Jr., leading in rebounds with 5. The highly anticipated Game 2 between the Philadelphia 76ers and the New York Knicks is scheduled for Wednesday, May 6, 2026, at 7:00 p.m. ET, and will be held at Madison Square Garden. Fans can watch the action live on ESPN. For streaming options, Fubo is highlighted as a platform to watch the matchup, along with numerous other sports leagues. Regional restrictions may apply to viewing access. New NBA player surveys have revealed surprising disrespect towards New York Knicks star Karl-Anthony Towns, according to a recent poll released by The Athletic. Towns, who has been a pivotal figure in the Knicks' recent success, including helping the team reach the Eastern Conference Finals last year and earning a 6th All-Star nod this season, appears to be facing a backlash regarding his standing in the league. The survey featured a question asking, "Who is the league's most overrated player?" Karl-Anthony Towns garnered 7.4% of the 81 votes, placing him 3rd among the surveyed players. While he did not secure the top spot, his percentage was surprisingly high, indicating that some players feel he is overrated. The players who received more votes than Towns included Alperen Sengun with 12.3%, Rudy Gobert and Trae Young, both with 8.6% of the votes. Despite his accolades, including being a 6-time All-Star and a 3-time All-NBA selection, and his role in the Knicks' dominant performances, this poll suggests a segment of the NBA community views Towns as overrated. It is noteworthy that this specific question received fewer responses compared to others in the survey. Yet the results highlight a point of contention surrounding Towns' perceived value in the current NBA landscape. Noi Dung Kai Tight. The New York Knicks secured a crucial 2-0 series lead over the Philadelphia 76ers in the Eastern Conference semifinals following a hard-fought Game 2, proving their ability to win a physical slugfest despite the absence of Joel Embiid. The contest was characterized by intense physicality, with both teams trading blows and neither side gaining significant separation. /N Knicks head coach Mike Brown acknowledged the Sixers' continued quality, noting that the team possessed players capable of attacking the rim and shooting three-pointers, even without Embiid. He praised the performance of players like Tyrese Maxey, who scored 15 of 26 points in the second quarter, and Paul George, who was hot from the start. Supporting players included VJ Edgecombe and Kelly Oubre Jr., who hit 3 three-pointers each, and reserve center Adem Bona, who contributed on the offensive glass. /N, the game was described as an ugly, foul-filled battle where neither side could establish dominance, with the Knicks ultimately winning 108-102. The victory was attributed to the Knicks' resilience, their ability to withstand Philadelphia's pressure, and their defensive execution in the fourth quarter, where they held the visitors to just 1 field goal in the final 6 minutes. /N key performances highlighted the Knicks' defensive effort, with Karl-Anthony Towns contributing 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. The team successfully generated necessary stops, a factor Towns credited as crucial in neutralizing the Sixers' offensive rebounding. /N in contrast, the 76ers struggled offensively in the decisive frame, shooting just 4 for 19 from the floor. Despite several high-leverage possessions for Philadelphia, including corner threes and late-game pull-ups, turnovers and player fatigue ultimately cost them the win. /N Philadelphia head coach Nick Nurse admitted that while the defense held up, the team struggled to convert opportunities, wishing they had secured just one or two key possessions to secure the win. /N the contest also featured significant foul trouble for both sides, with multiple players accumulating fouls. The Sixers departed the game with a clear understanding that they could make New York sweat, noting the Knicks' willingness to slow Maxey down and the effectiveness of Philadelphia's defensive rotations. /N the Knicks, meanwhile, felt validated by their execution, emphasizing that the win was a result of discipline and gritty performance, stating, it was just us executing, being disciplined. Finding a way to get a gritty win, securing their position 2 wins away from a potential Eastern Conference Finals run.